Today, I'm going to show you how to remove a collection without paying for it. And this is also without sending templates to the bureaus, using an illegal credit sweep, or wasting months and years trying to get results. Now, if this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss how to remove everything from medical all the way up through bankruptcies and judgments. Now, if you take a look at your screen, you're going to see that I've created an example account, and I am going to show you the highlighted version with the inaccuracies and the big guns. And if we just scroll down to the bottom real quick so that you can see everything on here, we're going to start at the top. Now, not really because we're going to skip date open. I just wanted to put that on there as an example. So we have three different balances, three different high balances, a credit limit, a past due. That's a no-no. Date last reported shows that this account was not even disputed by two bureaus. And then we have the comments for the notice of dispute. And then, of course, date last active, no date last payment, and then the payment history. And there should not be a payment history on a collection, okay? Now, here are three collection myths. You have to pay a collection to get it removed. No. A collection can be removed without paying for it, and if they cannot legally verify or if it's inaccurate, you can dispute it. Paying a collection will remove it from your credit report. No, because paying a collection may not remove it from your report, even with a verbal agreement. Their job is to get you to pay, and that's it. So you better get that in writing. Paying a collection will raise your credit score. No, most score models disregard the balance of a collection. The collection itself is the damage on the report. Okay. So keep that in mind. Now, here are a couple collection tactics. So for medical and regular disputes, you're going to go validation of debt with a collector, and I'm at regular collections. And then you're going to use factual to the bureaus. For apartment, you're just going to go factual with the bureaus. There are circumstances for validation of debt, but it's few and far between, and that's kind of a different conversation for a different day. And then as far as debt buyers go, I would have to say to stay away from them. Okay, so this is what you are going to do. You are going to first dispute with the collector. 15 days later, dispute with the bureaus. On the 30th day, send letter to VOD to the collector. And then on the 45th day, letter to credit bureau. Okay. That is the fastest way to get results. Now, as far as the type of reasons that you're going to want to use, we have the type and then the reason. So for regular medical and utility, just say delete this collection because it's unknown. I mean, you want to put the burden of proof on them. For apartment, look for factual. So delete account for inaccuracy because it reports three different dates last active. Factual is going to be account reports three different balances. Stop reporting it. And then a violation would be failure to enter the required notice of dispute. That is most definitely a violation. Now, if we go back and look at this example account, you're going to see a bunch of stuff that you can work with, like having the past due on a collection. By default, the collection is past due. So why is that even going to be on there? Look at the failure to put the notice of dispute on there. Look at the date last active. Look at the entire payment history. Like there should not be a payment history because this collection is already late. So keep in mind, deleting a collection from your credit report only removes it from the database, which means that you still have an obligation to pay. You should be very careful when you use a validation of debt because, I mean, we had kind of highlighted that in the beginning, but you can get kind of in trouble for this, okay? So that's why we want to stay away from the debt buyers. And the bureaus have an obligation as well as the collectors to make sure that the account is accurate, okay? So your big guns are going to be date last reported, date last paid, limit, past due, and the late payments. Now, I'm going to give you the key here, and you can find the link in the description. So it's called Set the Follow Up, and you want to drive the outcome. And you can learn how to do this with a deep dive workshop at vault.my740.com. Just look for deep dive workshop and you'll find it. But if this is something that you don't want to do, you kind of just want to hand the whole shebang over, then you can schedule your free discovery call with me at my740.com and I'll see if I can help. Now, you might want to check out this video next on how to remove a charge off without paying, and I will link that in the description. But for right now, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like and leave me a comment and let me know if I didn't cover something. But as far as right now goes, I hope you have a wonderful